Huh. Now, isn't that fascinating? So, when you're in game and it says you, like it's showcasing the file on all the save file on all the files or whatever, is it actually just like a visual thing and not actually true, or? Huh. Well, let's load back in. Howdy ho, folks. Back at it again. Outbound Ghost, and this is incorrect. This is very incorrect. Fascinating, but incorrect. First and foremost, yeah, that's levels wrong. I'm in the correct, like, map, supposedly, but, obviously I'm out of the zone. This is... It's a weird merging of, both files. What the heck's going on there? Huh. Very odd. Hopefully we can actually get back into our save. Hopefully. Let's see here. Will I be able to choose which save data I'm getting rid of? See if I can't troubleshoot this real quick. It's interesting what's going on there. It seems to be trying to read one portion of the save while trying to read the other portion of the save, or save file as well. I think you can actually seems like it would get rid of all save files. Let's try a few more things, see if I can't troubleshoot this and save the progress we made in the earlier episodes. If not, I guess I'll try to get back there off screen. No. Full Minecraft villager. Let's see here. It says something about overwriting. Oh, that is not correct. I wonder if I continue the other saves, what's going to happen. That seemed to work correctly. Like, if I could delete the save files for file 2 and 3, that'd probably work out well. I don't know if there's any really easy way for me to do that. Yeah. This save file seems to be stuck in some weird limbo purgatory. There is a fast travel feature, so... Just curious about... Yeah, it seems to basically have set me back to what save file 2 is, progress-wise, which is even weirder because I swear, like, before I realized the glitch with the save file aspect when I'm saving, I was rotating them, and I could have sworn we had gotten further. Fascinating stuff, that's for sure. But as fascinating as this all is, it leads to the question, like, how are we gonna do this Let's Play? And, oh, this is where we're at. I think... That's weird. Yeah, that's... I'm past the point in the save file where I get, camaraderie. Does that mean I can still get camaraderie, though? Yeah, oh, they are there. That's really fascinating. The reason I'm talking about how fascinating this is because you can do similar things in Skyrim. You can basically impose some of the things you've done on one save file into a different save file. This is like something that you can do with other games. The issue is it's usually you have to really try and break the game to do it and do a few odds and ends. I think you can also do it with like some of the Soulsborne type of games in order to kind of spoof where your character is. That's usually why you would do this, depending on what kind of playthrough you're doing. The YouTuber, I'm going to spell his name because it's not really something you can easily pronounce. His username is YMFAH. Does a lot of very unique playthroughs of games that can be considered challenge runs. If you haven't checked them out, feel free. I know I said this during the Bard's Tell. I'm too small of a channel to tell you to go to another channel. But I believe in his Skyrim playthrough where he could not walk or run. Basically, it would be the equivalent of having the left joystick not work. He had to do something similar just to get past the tutorial. He had to have a save file go through the tutorial while being able to walk, and then save warp, I believe it's what it's called, the save file that couldn't walk outside of the tutorial. And arguably, it seems that's kind of what we did just because the game's busted. It's obscenely interesting. This game is too new and kind of probably too many issues to have like a speed running scene, but I wouldn't be surprised if something like that could be really used for stupid challenge runs and the like. Obviously, this is just due to the fact that the game's buggy as all heck. Yeah, I've been talking since the start of this Let's Play basically about how this game's buggy, and it's kind of understandable why. It's not the developer's fault. It's in weird legal limbo. That's why it's not around digitally. I was hoping not to have any game-breaky bugs or anything. Honestly, this isn't game-breaky, but it does raise the question, how are we gonna do this? I think I could either A, delete my save file on the system and try to keep it to one save file, never rotate, even though there's an option to do so, and maybe that'll be fine. Or B, I can try to do this entire Let's Play without exiting the game on my system, which would be interesting. This isn't the longest game, but I think it is around 20 hours. Arguably, I could crank this out one weekend. I would have to do several days of recording back to back, basically. I am arguably almost out of time to record today. I get around like 6 to 7 hours worth of recording time. And the issue is I need to do things off camera, so that doesn't exactly translate to how much recordings go into the episodes. I guess we're just gonna have to try one or the other. I guess off screen, I'm going to try the first option of deleting the saves, and hopefully I'll be able to keep a save going. If that doesn't work, I will meet you guys back where we were, and I will not be exiting this game on my Switch. Oh, hopefully going into sleep mode's not going to cause issues either. Just gonna have to wait and find out. It should be fun and interesting. I usually don't super mind bugs in games. Usually they're very interesting, and this is... I've talked for about a third of an episode just about this one bug, so yeah, it's interesting. I guess I'll talk to you guys in a bit. It's gonna be a long time for me, probably no time for you because of editing magic, but talk to you guys in a hop and a skip on your end. And about, gosh, what was it? About 3 hours on mine, minimally. Maybe even a different day. We're probably not even going to be able to finish that conversation about characters and character growth, are we? Hopefully we get back to that. Anyways, talk to you in a bit. Bye. Can't even skip this.
That was until they all started to get sick.
Nothing skips this opening cutscene.
That cursed swamp poisoned our water, and Outbound was nearly wiped off the map because of it.
That's rough.
Then...
let me guess, I can't skip this either. Yep. Tutorial time junction. You know, the entire point of the dash in this may simply be because, like, in Paper Mario, you could do, like, the little spin thing. And that usually doesn't actually make you go faster unless you have a badge on, but it's just fun to keep doing it. So they actually added a mechanic to it. That's nice. Takes about 15 minutes to get back to where that save file was, and I'm 2 levels higher. Good to know. Honestly, a lot of the time spent during a first playthrough is just exploring and understanding how the game works. Let's see here. Is this gonna F up my save or not? I don't like the fact that it lets you do menu stuff before the menu's even loaded in. But hey, we are actually here during the save, so maybe, just maybe, we can actually turn off the game in between saves. These cutscenes in these types of games always makes me wonder, like, how'd they get up there, man? Just, how'd you get up there? Oh, well, it doesn't really matter. Oh, is the default name different every time? Huh. Should I go back with Wayne for John Wayne Doe? Yeah, I liked Wayne. Also, what was that thing I just saw where it just showed like the letters as asterisks real quick when I was trying to just delete them, because that didn't seem right. We'll go with Wayne. John Wayne Doe. It's like a Paper Mario game where every character is just one of the boos, and I kind of love it. It figures that a game with the name Outbound Ghost would outright have a horrible glitch that forces you out of bounds while making you lose all your memory because a major plot point is about being amnesiac. Honestly, I was going to say that, like, until, like, the episode got completely screwed over. Maybe the fact that this dude keeps forgetting, like, his memories is him actually losing the fights. And that's what's happening. He's going back to an older save point for him. And that's why he's losing memories. Like, that would be a proper explanation for it, you know? In-universe and everything. Him, like, phasing through the flowers in front of him makes him constantly look like he's got, like, eye bags going on for a second. honestly, the fact that you like re-heal after every battle is such a fun turn-based RPG mechanic that's not used often enough, because it really changes how you handle battles in a game that lets you do that. Like, you will go all out in every single battle, as opposed to feel like you need to constantly manage every single one of your resources. It's a lot more fun this way. The map in the bottom left is very minimalistic, to say the least. This is a stupid thing that they didn't program correctly. So the game kind of tells you to startle enemies to have a free turn on them. The issue is you don't get a free turn on them. Like, you get all of your turns at the start of the match. And that sounds fine until you realize, like, for enemies that are faster than you, you'll have your character's turns, the enemies will go, and then the next turn order, they'll go again. So you'll be hit by the enemies twice in a row if they're faster than you, just because you startled them. Which kind of leads to that probably not being the wisest way of handling fights in general. Startling enemies is actually counterintuitive. That's interesting. I like how the battles take place where you're at. Fighting like one of the other enemies at a different spot of this did not have all the graves around it. Since we're fighting in the graveyard, it has the graves. That's a nice little touch. I like that. Battles take place where they start. That's nice. Did I just get a second beach key? Why are there 2 beach keys? That's really weird. The fact that the battle areas were completely taken from the overworld is so obvious due to the fact that there's a treasure chest back there that I popped. It means, like, yeah, they are static battle screens. They're just taken from this area by the devs that they're making the game. It's interesting. It's a weird, like, insight and look into the game development right there. Alright, howdy ho folks, back at it again. Off screen, I caught back up to where we were after the second boss fight or whatever. Took the time to pick up a bit of kleptomania. And honestly just took the time to try not to play this game horribly, like a noob, a loser, somebody completely new to anything and everything. Last time we left off, gosh, was I talking about anything important? Honestly, this is the second day of recording in a row that I usually do not do. Usually I take a few days in between or whatever, but considering how buggy this game is, kind of feels like I need to crank this out ASAP. It's been one day and I already forgot how long the loading screens are. Oof. It's gonna feel wrong for a hot second. Okay. At least I still got the timing down. Oh, I think I do remember what I was talking about last time, actually. What was it? Proper characterization in games, and the fact that a lot of games try not to let the protagonist have character growth because it stops the protag from being a perfect stand-in for the player as a whole. Basically enforcing the fact that every side character has to have all the character growth for the protagonist instead, and leading to a lot of bad writing moments. I honestly can't remember what else I wanted to say about that. I just know I wanted to talk more about it. That's actually the bad bit. I cannot remember where we were in that whole thought process of that. Oh, what's up, man? What you got going on? How'd I get here? Well, there's only one entrance point, and we both smell bad, so same as you. You can smell me? Aren't we ghosts? I like how the background like loaded in and then loaded out. Oh. Still low-key upset how poor a state this game is in. I know I keep harping on that, but it is genuinely upsetting when you get your hands on this game, because it's even like coming back to the area we were at before losing all the progress. It was a heck ton of fun. This game's got like a great fun factor. Paired with all the charm from the artwork and all the customization options the developer tossed in there for various playthroughs, yeah, it's genuinely upsetting. Not to mention the OST is pretty jamming in my honest opinion. Oh well. Ooh, what do we got here? New special aspect, mimicry. You've obtained a new special aspect. Equip this aspect to one of your figments in the figments menu and it will help you use the mimicry skill. This turns the user into the target, allowing them to use all of their skills. It even works on bosses and your other figments. Don't be afraid to experiment. In the Outbound Ghost, whatever works on regular apparitions also works on boss apparitions. That is good to know. I think I said in one of the earlier episodes that I loved how this battle system tend to kind of reward the player for going all out each battle. I feel like I'm tripping up my words. To be fair, I woke up today and just kind of spent like 6 hours making a D&D character and kind of failing at doing so. Okay. What's going on, game? Is that just gonna keep happening when I get closer to the main town? Am I gonna get a headache? Kind of like, what's his name? Was it Adrian? Have difficulty remembering things. What was up, Mr. Mouse? Oh, I can pet him. Game of the Year contender. You can pet the dog, you can pet the mouse, and you can sit on a bench. Definitely Game of the Year contender. Only thing stopping it is how buggy it is. Oh, there's just a hatchet in the door. I love how cute this game is. Well, the entire plot line is about how an entire village was murdered. It's great. Honestly, I would love the reveal for the protag actually being the killer or something like that. That would actually be hilarious. Oh, yeah. Is it a boss fight? Is that what's the heartbeat and the screen getting blurry and stuff like that mean? I kind of like it. Oh yeah, this is some boss fight jams. Oh, what is up, man? Look at you. Like, I'm certain the dude did not work on it, but like, it feels like this dude worked on Citizens of Earth and Citizens of Space, to be perfectly honest. Or at least someone on the art team and the enemy creation team feels like they did. Ooh, that is not sunshine, sparkle. Yeah, I think we're actually gonna have to go all out on this for once. Oh, you know what? It just told me about mimicry. Why didn't I? I could have equipped one of my dudes with mimicry. I had a follower that has mimicry just outright. It's like, oh, come on, man. That was my bad. Let's see here. 178 HP. This ain't gonna be easy. Honestly, the weird bit is I think it's perfectly possible. It's just... I definitely didn't think things through before coming over here. It's probably... Okay, yeah, his revival doesn't fully take him up either, so... I am able to take him down. That's good to know. Yeah. Get this going. I guess now is as good a time as any for me to try and remember what the heck we were talking about. Because yeah, this boss fight just got trivial all at once. I think, honestly, when it comes to RPGs, especially, it is a weird fine line when it comes to trying to let the player have their own control over the scenario while also allow character growth. And this is like even an issue in JRPGs, where like JRPGs are some of the most set in stone storylines you will ever get, but they're actually the worst about it when it comes to not letting the protagonist be a person. The entire like silent RPG protagonist, I think, was really started with JRPGs as a whole. And even though I love how anytime I go to a new map, I just kind of drop down like 10 feet above the ground. Oh, we got a cutscene. And we're here. This is Outbound Southern Outskirts, my home. Yeah, my house is actually this one right here. Pretty cool, huh? Anyways, we should get to finding Michael and Adrian. I see Corey over there, but not the others. Oh, I know. We should go see Frank. He knows everything that goes on around here. He normally hangs out around the community center over there. It's the double building with the blue roof. Let's go. I just love all the freaking graves everywhere. Water got horribly like poisoned and everyone's dead. It's just really cute for what it is. Mass murder town. Ooh woo. Oh, what's this dude got going on? But yeah, JRPGs are actually way worse. I need to get back into the swing of pausing what I'm talking about anytime I get into a battle, huh? Yeah, that's rough. That's very rough, considering none of these dudes are new enemies. Yeah, definitely need to get back into the habit of that. Really simplify a lot of editing down the road. Anyways, JRPG, like, feels really weird because those games almost always have a story they specifically want to tell you. They want to tell you about this country with this thing going on, about this major happening or whatever. What's up, man? Yeah, you can pet the doggy. That's some good stuff. But they never want to let you kind of like fully interact with that story for proper RPG elements. It's the weird like juxtaposition of like, yeah, you're supposed to be in this game playing a role that you kind of have control over. Meanwhile, you're not really having control over your role in this game. The classic destined hero trope. And I'm curious how much of that is due to the issues in bringing D&D style games over to Japan. Like, I knew there was a lot of hiccups when Japan was slowly getting tabletop RPGs, And that's their entire reasoning. They think of kobolds differently compared to how they should be. Oh, what's up, man? We may be dead, but imagine how much worse it could be. We could have been dead without our beautiful outbound gardens. Yeah, that's fair, man. We're so lucky. Water was only poisonous to people. Not poisonous to these wonderful rose bushes. And this wonderful field of grain. Stupid. So stupid. Anyways, like... another dude to talk to. I don't know why I'm trying to have a conversation about a topic when I'm in a town and I'm going to talk to every NPC. I'll probably have to put off talking about kobolds till next episode. The serial killer. They killed me in my very home. I didn't have that pesky hood on. We would know who they are, but no. I still gotta cower in fear. Get chills thinking about it. That's why I wear a scarf. Alright. I don't know how a ghost gets chills, but sure. It is a nice scarf, though. Do you think his head would roll off if we took the scarf off? That's always a fun little ghost story. Alright. Let's see who else we can talk to. Is that just a mirror? Alright, Mir, what you got going on? Oh. No. I'm good with Wayne. John Wayne Doe. John Wayne Doe is who I am, and I'm sticking to it. It's another axe, right? Oh no, that's a pitchfork. This is the most cartoony setup to a horrible serial killing I've ever seen. Because yeah, this is showcasing like it wasn't just the water that was poisoned that ended everybody. Somebody legit came in and ended everybody. But there's not even any bodies or anything. It's very weird. Oh. These little circular doohickeys. It's definitely gonna be like a teleport or something later. You know, what you got going on, man? People always told me that tattoos would stay on you forever, but I didn't think that would include death as well. You got some tattoos on? Oh yeah, man. You're looking pretty fly. I mean, pretty fly for a ghost guy, at least. Got this, like, very cartoony stage play setting of, like, a bunch of killings and stuff. All with, like, this OST that just reminds me of, like, Story of Seasons going on. It's just... this game feels so weird and just... correct yet incorrect, and I love it. I freaking love it. My grandmother is so clumsy. Well, this is her farm and I wanted to take care of it, but she lost the key to the gate. I can't ask her about it either since she's not with us anymore. She did commute to Eris's forest often though. Maybe she dropped it there? Yeah, I was wondering what the heck this farm key was about. Alright. There you go. My grandmother is so clumsy. It lost the key to the gate. Not with us anymore. She went over yonder. And I opened the gate. You not care about that? Okay, I guess it's my farm now. Got all this dirt. All this grain. Yeah. I think I can start a farm here. Be way better than your farm. Have blackjack and hookers too. Wait, what's the ghost equivalent of blackjack and hookers? Oh well, we'll find that out next time probably. Talk to you guys later. Ciao!